And we are back for our final live stream of the day. If you've been with us throughout the last 2 days, just bam, 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 thought leader after thought leader after thought leader, then you're getting sick and tired of seeing me. I know, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing me. Thanks for joining us. We say perhaps one of the most visionary thought leaders for the last. So let me waste no more time and introduce you to Jack Gulas. How you doing, Jack?
Doing great, thanks for having me.
All right, so those who don't know Jack is founder and partner as well now at Eclipsis, correct?
Eclipsis Solutions, yeah.
That's right, Eclipsis Solutions. And there's a secondary company we're going to get to in a second, so the story evolves. Stay tuned. Now, Eclipsis Solutions. Now, just for context, for our audience who may not be familiar with Eclipsis Solutions, help us understand a little bit about the problem you solve and maybe why they would care.
Great, and one of the things we're really proud about was we're an Ottawa success story. So it started in 2009, and the federal government's our biggest customer, so being here today at GTEC, very, very fitting for me to talk about Eclipsis Solutions.
Fantastic.
We're Oracle's best and biggest partner in Canada. That's who we are as a company. So we partner with Oracle. They're the world's largest software maker, great innovation company. We build solutions by wrapping services around their intellectual property, and we go to market. And particularly with the federal government, we bring those solutions for the feds based on the context that they're looking for on their priorities in the fiscal budgets, and also what they're trying to do across shared services, the departments, Treasury Board, and PSPC.
So now, if I'm in a department that already has any of the Oracle suite of solutions, would I be saying, Eclipsis might be able to help me make this better? Or is it more, or maybe that's shelf, that's one option, or is another option that I just have a problem and I'm going to go to Eclipsis, and your partnership with Oracle and your own intellectual property, you're going to solve the problem for them?
Yeah, a little bit of both. So Oracle has got a very large market share or install base in the federal government. So if I use database as an example, we believe around 60% of the structured data in the federal government is in an Oracle database. So a lot of those customers come to us and say, what can I do with my database to make it safe, to make it more resilient, to be able to manage it better? So we provide professional services, we provide new Oracle technology options around that. But more and more, what we're being asked is Oracle's invested significantly in their cloud solutions.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Because in 2009, the cloud was something you saw on a PowerPoint slide.
Right on.
Where now it's real, and we're all going down that road. So how do you help out with that?
So one of the things that's really good from Oracle is that they've got the same offering both on-premise and cloud. So if you're a customer who's had Oracle for a long period of time, and you want to shift that install base or that workload into the cloud, Oracle's built a whole bunch of tools and solutions and offerings that allows us to do that. But also they've been continuously investing in new offerings that are cloud only. So around customer experience, for example, or some of their ERP and back office solutions, brand new, that are available just in the cloud. So we're really excited when this cloud offering or the cloud vehicle comes out from shared services later this year. We're going to be participating in that, and we're already working with lots of departments on talking to them about those solutions.
So you're already actively involved in that?
Actively involved.
So it's not like you're a new entrant, you're like grassroots in there with these guys.
So we've been investing. So Oracle, we go to their shows. We're very tightly connected to their senior management. They give us early access to what they're working on, some of the programs, some of the offerings, and then we make local investments in the skill sets so that we're ready to deploy those solutions when the government comes out with the vehicles or they're looking for these particular solutions.
So what I like about that is, as you've alluded to, many of the departments out there have a substantial investment already in the Oracle, right? And that's not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
All right, so now it's just how do I evolve this and transition this, especially to the cloud, and expand it to new opportunities, and that's really where you come in.
Yeah, and it's all around innovation, right? So the departments are trying to bring out programs, with faster time to value for the citizens. They're looking to try to innovate around how they do their DR, their test dev, how do they get their developers working on these platforms. So there's lots of different use cases that are coming up really around the innovation profile that we're seeing from the government today.
All right, now I want to segue for a second, all right? So we know Eclipsis Solutions is about the cloud, but we were talking offline, and I teased with the audience that there's another company involved. So talk to me, share with our audience the other company, maybe tell us the story behind that.
Yeah, so really proud to announce that we launched a company in May. The company's name is Yoppworks. And Yoppworks is a little bit of a spin on Horton Hears a Who, so we've got a Dr. Seuss theme going on a little bit in our company. So the mascot of our company is an elephant. With the shift that's happening right now in the enterprise around this new way to look at innovation, how IMIT is empowering the business, I think there's a lot of different thinking happening, and the cloud is one area where they're seeing a lot of innovation. The other area is around open source. So what we wanted to do is I built out another company with my business partners around open source to offer those same customers, the federal government in this case, an option around cloud, which is primarily around Eclipses, best in class, enterprise grade, and then also open source. And we're seeing, for example, a lot of move to do more agile development in the federal government, as opposed to kind of a waterfall project management methodology. And open source is a key driver typically in around agile. So we've got 2 partnerships in that space we're really proud of. One is with the Hortonworks around the Hadoop technology, and then one with Lightbend around an application development framework. So building services around that, it's a little bit of a different culture. You know, we've got hipsters in that company as opposed to DBAs.
Oracle's not known for the hipster culture.
Oh, we got a couple hipsters, but the open source community much more, hipster centric, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now, talk to me a little bit about, for our audience to help them understand how they could utilize you with Yoppworks. Maybe what are some of the pains or issues or I guess types of innovation that they may be contemplating or in the middle of or considering that they should be talking to you right now?
Great question. So we're looking for some specific use cases, some specific projects where the departments are looking for a win in a short window of time. Like 3 months, 4 months, like be able to hit an objective, be able to deliver on something from a program perspective. And the technology that with open source, and particularly with an agile methodology, we feel like we can get into a pattern with these customers and produce a minimal viable product, for example, or that use case that they're looking for in a very short period of time. And so the little saying I've got is, with open source, it's like having your hands directly on the wheel. And you're able to get to that source code and to that innovation very quickly. And so we're looking for those departments that are coming out with those short-term wins and want to work with a company like us.
That's fantastic. Jack, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. For
you.
more, check them out at Eclipse Solutions or at Yoppworks, YOPP Works. Just did a quick little Google. What I love about this is I said this was our last live stream of the day. Yesterday, when our first ones we opened up, and the theme was Disney's Frozen, and it was just let it go. Let the millennials innovate, let it go. And today, we're ending it on Horton Hears a Who. It's all about Disney. Thanks, folks. It's been great. You take care. Bye-bye.